My favorite thing about Woodberry is definitely the sense of community that we have. Just like the relationships we have with our teachers and the atmosphere that they create for us is one part of it. And then just like the brotherhood that we all have, living on dorm together, you just get really close with your friends. So we're best friends on and off campus, and Woodberry has really done a great job with that.
My favorite thing about Woodberry is probably the friends that you make, especially in your class. These guys are your brothers for life, and you really develop a strong bond with everyone, and just that community feeling that you get each and every day. It kind of gets you through like tough school weeks, through the winter, just knowing that you have some of your best friends around you at all times.
My favorite thing about Woodberry would be the relationships I've developed since I've been here. For example, my teachers, it's been really helpful getting to know them well because it's really made me feel more comfortable approaching them and asking them questions and really helped me get the most out of my academics here.
So my favorite thing about Woodberry is how you're allowed to make mistakes because you don't have parents on you all the time. Your parents usually don't want you to make a mistake or to have mess ups, but at Woodberry you're encouraged to try and experiment whatever you want so that if you make a mistake, you learn from it.
One word to describe Woodberry would probably just be brotherhood.
I would definitely say brotherhood.
Community.
Family.
Brotherhood. All the guys here you're going to meet are going to be your best friends for life. I can already see now, just me being 18, that a lot of the guys here are going to definitely be in my wedding. Some be some of my best mans.
Like with the teachers, dorm masters, coaches, even like the children of the teachers. Like you become friends with even guys who aren't even at Woodberry that are younger than you. So it's kind of crazy. You really do, it might sound kind of cliche with the whole brotherhood thing, but it's really true. These guys really do end up becoming your best friends.
The most important part about Woodberry for me is my friends and just like the relationships we have with each other. And I've known them for so long, and I just since we live together and we're just always with each other, we've been through like the hard times together and through the good times.
It's a sleepover for 9 months.
So last winter I went to South Africa on an exchange, and I went to a school that's kind of similar to Woodberry.
And I actually went to snowshoe, snowboarding, and ski resort. It was a lot of fun. I've never been skiing before. It was just a great new experience.
The best trip I've had while at Woodberry has been the prefect trip to Colorado. That was just an amazing experience for me. It really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I hadn't seen before.
First field trip I took at Woodberry was to the Smithsonian with the art class.
Fifth form year I studied abroad in a small town called Viterbo in Italy through a program called School Year Abroad. And in general, the experience was really interesting and really eye-opening for me.
I went to New York with the advanced acting directing trip. Such a blast. It was an absolute dream come true.
You get to know a lot of other cultures and get to really coexist with people from other places.
My favorite place on campus is the 7th hole at Sunset.
My favorite place on campus for me would definitely be Saturday nights in the Dick Gym. Whether it's playing pickup or playing dodgeball, you can always find fun things to do with a great group of guys on campus.
My favorite place at Woodberry would have to be the AV movie theater. I just absolutely love sitting down with a group of friends and watching movies.
My favorite place probably is the football field. And all the coaches here, for the most part, are teachers. So they understand the workload and the burden that you're going to have. When you go down to the field, especially on the football team, I mean, there's just so many guys and we all have one common goal.
Definitely my favorite place is Fir Tree. I've been ordering the same thing for the past 3 years, and now whenever I go there, they know what I'm going to order. I also like the science building. It's really new and nice, and because Woodberry always has lab time every week, I think it provides a lot of opportunity for students who are interested in science to explore more of their interests.
My favorite place on campus is the river. I have a fort at the river, and I love to just go down there on Sundays or Saturdays when it's just a lazy day, time to relax. I can go down there with my friends. We can have a fire, roast some hot dogs or something, go fishing, play music, and or float down the river on tubes or something like that. You can just stay down there all day and you just get really relaxed. It's awesome.
The new schedule is a big switch from 45 minutes to 90-minute classes. It keeps me interested, it also keeps me on my toes.
I love the new schedule. I'm doing the same amount of work, but much less stress, and that's a really good plus.
The new schedule is amazing. I know Mr. Bourne did a lot of work with that. I've loved everything about it. I have so much more free time to do my work.
Because the student and the teacher get more time for their classes, it's 90 minutes, I think there is an increased chance of doing more of interactive classes, like a lot of debates and a lot of exchanging opinions.
The teachers really involve you and have variety in what you do, and a lot of stuff is hands-on or just like interactive activities, So I feel like I get more out of classes in this schedule.
I think senior distinction provides them an opportunity to explore their interests more specifically.
I saw a lot of the senior distinction projects last year. My prefect, David Williams, was working on some astrophotography. I think that it's a great opportunity to just like explore some area that you're really into, but maybe you wouldn't have time to study in your regular curriculum here.
I think really that's kind of what learning is about, and what Woodberry's gone to is finding your passion rather than just being robots and like regurgitating information. Woodberry being able to give students the opportunity to pursue what they love and have a passion for is great because it'll keep students interested. And I think just the overall energy of the campus really improves when you have people who are interested and have a passion for what they're doing.
I went to the college essay writing boot camp, and it was really helpful because the teachers read us essays that had gotten students into their top choice of colleges. They all had really strong voices in their essays.
I learned that it's better to not be cliche when you're writing and try to tell a story that only you can tell. Try to get your voice through the best way possible.
If I were to give advice to an incoming new boy, I would say just to take advantage of everything that you can. While it's too much to do absolutely everything at Woodberry, you can learn a new instrument or pick up a new sport or go fishing at the river or the lake and just be in an environment with all your peers and friends that you really can't do anywhere else in the world.
I would tell any new boy coming in to really be excited about Woodberry. Don't be nervous. I think I was a little bit nervous coming in, especially about the all boys part, but it all works out and it's great, and this place wouldn't work out as a community if it weren't perfect. So.
If you're really looking at Woodberry, I wouldn't be afraid of it. I know it's kind of hard, it's uncomfortable. I'm 1,500 miles away from home. I think once you get here, after the first couple of days, you're gonna love it and you're gonna find a new home. And I think you just kind of have to trust it because everyone's gonna find their place here, and I think you will too if you really look hard enough.
Don't try to fit into one specific idea of what you think you are now, because what you think you are as an incoming new boy will be completely different as your sixth form senior year.